Sit and listen well. For the war that simmers now between Narvalon and the Velkarim Dominion is not born of simple ambition. No, this is a conflict woven of superstition, shattered crowns, heresy, and blood-soaked claims to a world long turned to ash. When the mighty Alastoal dynasty fell, some 2,000 years ago by most reckonings, the world collapsed into shadow. It was an age of silence and ruin. A dark age. Kingdoms crumbled. Magic faltered. The light of order was snuffed out beneath the boots of warlords and wild gods. In that silence, many rose claiming to be the rightful heirs. But none lasted, not until the breaking of thrones, 500 years past. It was then that the last of these false claimants was swept away in fire and rebellion. And from the wreckage emerged our realm, the Kingdom of Narvalon, guided by a vision of unity, reason, and sovereign law. But not all bowed to this new dawn. Among the claimants there was one most dangerous, one remembered in shadowed ink, the elven King Ilarion Starborn. A self-proclaimed descendant of the Alastoals, he ruled not with wisdom, but with zeal. His court, as recorded in the forbidden codices of Valthresk, practiced what can only be described as religious devotion to interdimensional entities. Whispers of pact magic, blood rites, and astral communion were rampant. The black concordance of Eld Hollow, recovered by the Queen's blades just last year, confirms this. Their worship of beings beyond the veil was deliberate, systematic. When Ilarion's forces were finally routed, his followers did not die. They fled half a world away into the desolate, scorched lowlands. There, they founded what would become the Velkarim Dominion. For over 100 years now, Narvalon and the Dominion have clashed over trade routes, territory, and every inch of political maneuvering they can leverage. But understand this, these are not just border skirmishes. They are the continuation of an ideological war. Narvalon stands for law, tradition, and the sovereignty of the throne. The Velkarim Dominion believes itself the chosen inheritor of the world. Yet the Dominion is not a kingdom, not anymore. It has evolved into something far more insidious. Its government is a tangled mass of republican institutions, elected tribunals, advisory conclaves, and mercantile councils. But all are slowly devoured by the growing power of Magisters Prime, individuals who rise through might, cunning, or divine claim. These figures are not kings, but rule as such, tyrants in all but name. And the people of the Dominion, they are oppressed, radicalized, and weaponized from birth, indoctrinated with a singular belief that it is their right, their destiny, to rule the world. Her Majesty has spent her entire life defending Narvalon from these encroaching zealots. Their agents stir rebellion in the south. Their ships harass our coasts, and their blades grow sharper with every passing year. The conflicts grow bolder, the battles larger. Mark my words, a true war is coming. A war the likes of which we haven't seen since the thrones broke. And here in Malith's Edge that war will erupt. Both Narvalon and the Dominion seek to control the relics of the past, forgotten weapons, ancient magics, truths that could tilt the world's balance. The ruins beneath our feet are not just history, they are the prize. And so long as they lie buried here, we will all bleed. Remember what I've told you. For history is not written by the victors. It is written by those who understood what was at stake.